Hello learners, welcome to eAdyan. Today we will discuss about failure mode and effect analysis, that is FMEA, in this video. Please subscribe to eAdyan if you are not subscribed. It was begun in 1940 by US military. FMEA, that is a process step-by-step approach for identifying all possible failures in design or manufacturing assembly. It's a common process analysis tool. Failure mode means the way in which something might fail. When something fails in a way that we can define is a failure mode. Then effect analysis means studying the consequences of those failures. Means how it has been failed and what are the priorities and what are the consequences. All these are called effect analysis. And why to do this? Why to use FMEA? We have rule of 10. So what is rule of 10? It says if we spend $1 in prevention cost, it will save $10 for corrective cost and $100 for failure cost. So we can save a very good amount of money by implementing FMEA. So there are basically two types of FMEA. One is design FMEA and second is process FMEA. So in order to carry out FMEA, we need to understand severity, occurrence and detection. Severity means how serious the failure effect is, and occurrence means how likelihood that particular cause will happen and result in failure mode. So how frequently it will occur. So that we can define is as a occurrence. Then detection means an assessment of likelihood of that occurrence. Control will detect the cause of failure mode. So when we can detect the cause of failure mode, then we can define it as a detection. So in order to define this severity, occurrence and detection, we have a scoring system that is from good to bad. So 1 is very good, 10 is very bad. Then we have rating as we discussed. 1 is very low, 10 is very high. So when there is no severity effect, then we can define it as a 1, and if it is more hazardous without any warning, we can define it as a 10. And when we cannot detect this severity in early stages, then we cannot detect it, then we can assign a 10. And if we can define all severity or minor defects, then almost we can define it, then we can assign it as a 1. So when severity is very less and failure unlikely, then also we can define 1. So this is how the rating has been assigned to severity, occurrence and detection. Then it comes to risk priority number. A key output of FMEA is risk priority number. The RPN number is calculated based on the information provided regarding the potential causes of failure mode, seriousness of resulting effects, and current ability of process to detect the causes. So it is nothing but the multiplication of severity multiplied by occurrence multiplied by detection. Then what we need basically for carrying out FMEA is the key source material for an FMEA process is a process map that defines all the input processes. Then we carry out the FMEA. This is the normal form we use to analyze FMEA, where we define process steps as an input. What is the process steps? Then we define the potential failure mode. What can go wrong with the process step? Then we define what is the effect on the output. On the basis of this, we can define the severity and then potential causes of it. Then we define the occurrence based on that. Then the current controls, how can this be found? So based on that we can define the detection. And finally when we multiply all these three numbers, we get the RPN number. If the risk is too high, what can be done? So that we define in our action sections. So this is the normal form for FMEA. Here we discuss all these things. Then we defined action recommended for correcting this numbers, RPN numbers. Then we define who is responsible to carry out these corrective actions, then action taken, and then we again calculate revise numbers, severity, occurrence and detection, and finally we calculate the RPN number, revise RPN number. By like this we reduce the RPN number and we try to minimize the failure effect or the way the product can fail. So this is the general process, and these are the 9 strategies to complete an FMEA, and these 9 steps already we have discussed in the earlier slides, that we define the process input, then we determine each failure mode and determine the effect, identify the potential causes, and then list the detection method, then assign the severity, occurrence and detection rating, and then finally calculate the RPN number. We define the recommended actions, then again appropriate actions and documentation, and recalculate the RPN numbers. The basic thing in this is it is better to follow this process in a team. If we do as an individual candidate this process, then there are chances that it will be a less effective. In order to make it more effective, it is better to carry out in a team of different candidates with different views, so that it will have a better result and better effectiveness. So this is the process, and it's a normal process tool that is commonly used for to reduce number of failures. And I hope you will like this video. Thank you very much and happy learning.